And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, my job is to review board games. And so every once in a while, most companies send me their board games, but I also peruse the shelves at Toys R Us and Walmart and Target and Kmart and things like that, looking for games that maybe haven't been sent to me, but I think might be of interest to people. Now, normally those games are not too good, especially when they're based on an IP. This one here, Protect the Pride Lands, which is based on the cartoon The Lion Guard, which I'm pretty sure is based on the bigger cartoon, the Lion King here, especially since this is from Disney. And so this is a cooperative game in which you are a bunch of friends trying to stop these bad animals from taking over the kingdom. And I was like, okay, let's try it out. Well, here is what I found. Okay, so here's the game board, which, by the way, this thing here is kind of a pain to put together. But you have, we got hyenas, we have one starting here, a vulture and a snake. These are the bad guys. The good guys, you have Kion, and these are plastic pieces. And Kion actually is going to be climbing up the Pride Rock here. You can see that his piece actually fits in there as he moves it up. And then his friends, so he has a hippo and an ocelot and a skunk, I think. Okay, so what you're going to do, this is a cooperative game. Everyone's working together. So on a player's turn, they're going to turn over the top card here. The first thing we do is look at the top. It says a snake. So we need to add another snake here to the snake path. If there's ever 5 of any animal, if they reach this multicolored spot, then the players lose. The player can now move one of these two things. So they can move the hippo 3 or they can move the ocelot 2. And they're going to follow paths. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to move into these creatures. So the next one here says add another vulture and then move the skunk 2 or the ocelot 2. So maybe I'll move them 2. And then I draw the next one. Now this one is a special ability of the skunk. And so they're going to get to do something special here based on the card that's drawn. So here they just get to move to anywhere and banish it. So maybe they move here and take out the vulture. And then we turn over another card here. We add a hyena. And we can move the hippo 1 or the skunk 2. So we'll move the skunk and take out the next vulture. And then we draw the next card here. It says add a snake. Now since the ocelot is here, the ocelot has to go back to their starting spot. And then you can move the ocelot 2 or you can move the lion up 1. We're like, moving the lion up is how you win the game, because when he gets here to the top, you win. At the same time, though, I think I'm going to move this one too, because we need to stop the snakes from increasing. And now we have his special ability, which lets us remove any one of our choice. We're definitely getting rid of that snake. And then we draw the next card, add another buzzard, which knocks the skunk back to his starting spot. And then we can move the skunk 3 or the hippo 2, so we'll move the hippo 2. And you just keep doing this, right? Again, if these ever land, if you ever have to add one and it's on one of the animals, they get sent back to their starting spot. If they land on someone, they get rid of it. They can get rid of even those starting ones. Meanwhile, you're going to want to move the lion up to the top. And when he gets to the top, you win the game. And you keep going till one of those two things happens. Well, wow. This game is really good. I was very impressed with this game, folks. This is a game for kids that is it's a cooperative game, but offers them simple but meaningful choices. You know, when you draw the card and you can move the ocelot 1 or the hippo 2, the kid is going to look there and go, okay, I should move. This one moves farther, so maybe I'll move the hippo, but this one, maybe I need to take these out now. And it's really tough when you get do you move the lion or do you move the hippo? Oh, I want to use the hippo to smash things, but the lion is how we win the game. This is like a very, very kid version of maybe Pandemic. You know, if you've never played Pandemic, it's a great game for adults. A cooperative game where you're stopping the world from being overrun by diseases. This has a similar feel to it, but they really, made it much more simple for children, and it works. This is not just a dumbed down game. This is the kind of game that you should be playing with young kids. Not Candyland, not Chutes and Ladders, this one, because this offers them real choices. It also has the benefit of, hey, we're all working together. We're all doing our best to stop this. And of course, having the pieces be really good quality. Yeah, this thing's a pain to build. But these nice quality plastic pieces, which I thought they look like the same pieces you put on the electronic devices to get things to activate, but because they have those plastic bottoms to them. And maybe that is why I don't know why they have that. But this is just nice looking. It's fun. It's simple. Kids will get into it. And the box says 4+. That's not far off. You can easily play with 4+, but you can also play with upper elementary kids even. Because again, it's offering the choices. And everyone's thrilled when you draw one of the special abilities. But each character has only one special ability card. And when that comes up, you're like, yes, let's use it. But like, for example, when you saw that the skunk can go kill any one creature or banish them or whatever. Well, which one do you move to? Should you go to the back and start working from there? But if you go to the back, maybe they'll jump on you next. It's tough choices, but also easy ones. So highly recommend it for kids. I was blown away with how good this was. Protect the Pride Lands. Dice Tower Judgment, kid approved. It's a circle of fun.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!